The Salford Van Hire Neil Howard Memorial Stages Rally then once again kicks us off for the start of a new season in the Protyre Circuit Rally Championship. And as always, there was a fantastic entry waiting to take to the Cheshire Circuit stages. Leading the way and entertaining the spectators by the midpoint of the rally would be Stephen Simpson and Chris Williams. Some great pace from the pair would see them with 7 seconds of an advantage as the crews reached the midpoint service. Simpson hadn't been in the lead all morning though. It would be Joe Cunningham and Josh Beer setting the early pace on the first 2 stages. But a 10-second penalty would see them drop briefly down to 4th before ending the morning in a chasing spot in 2nd position overall. For our reigning champions, Michael Igoe and Will Atkins, it was 3rd place. They were struggling early on, catching some of the cars in the stages. But by the end of the morning, they were still on the podium position pace, just 5 seconds back from Cunningham now. And just outside those podium positions would be Ryan Burns and Sean Hughes. The Fiesta pair had actually been as high as 2nd place themselves this morning, but would settle into 4th place now. Although, with them being on the exact same time as Igoe overall, they were actually joint 3rd, technically speaking. It wasn't the start that John Griffiths and Emma Morrison had come here looking for, that is for sure. They would surely have hoped to be challenging for the lead early on, but for now, our former champions will be 5th. The time's close though, just a second back from both Burns and Igoe up ahead. And John and Alex Stone in the Legend Performance Car make a great start to the event, no doubt in a rush for that chippy tea. They move up into 6th place in the last stage of the morning as well, just 10 seconds back from Griffiths at this stage. For Jack Derbyshire and Ben Butterworth, it will be 7th place overall. The Fiesta pair, 6th for most of the morning, but they'd be knocked from that spot by Stone in this last stage before lunch. Mike and Lewis English will be going well in the Fiesta. They end the morning 8th overall, having a bit of a gap either side of them on the results now, giving a bit of comfort at this halfway halt. But behind them, and not hanging about, were Kyron Hankin and James Swallow. 9th place for now. There wasn't much to hold off the crew behind them from catching through the next few stages though. And that crew will be Will Owen with Chloe Thomas alongside. They had been in that 9th place, but would drop back into the last place in the top 10 on this final stage. Just 1 second back from Hankin, but they do lead the way in Class 3. Second in that class was Bradley Carroll at this stage. Gareth Short alongside, a little way back on the overall leaderboard in 18th position. And in Class 2, it was the lead for Alfie Threlfall and Patrick Cross, lying just outside our top 10 overall as well. Alfie adding Dad's Evo this weekend, and things clearly seemed to be clicking inside that 4-wheel drive car. Second in the class was Steve Hill, Martin Haggett alongside the Rallycross legend, a few positions back in 14th, but the pair had started to move the right way up the leaderboard now. And Class 5 would see Philip House and Nick Beaumont in the lead of the class by the midpoint of the day. Instructors here at Oulton Park, they had no excuse, did they? They were in 15th overall in the Escort, a sterling performance so far. Just behind them in the class were Alistair Hutchinson and John Dykes. Their first time at this venue, and they were in 21st position overall. And in Class 8, it was the lead for Louis Baines and Chris Coombs, going well in the Peugeot to lie in 16th position on the overall leaderboard. Just behind on the results in their own Peugeot were Ben and Andrew Wilkinson. A crowd pleaser this one, what a fantastic looking car. Second in the class, 22nd place overall, but winning the style points, surely. And in Class 9, the lead at this stage will belong to Matthew Faulkner and Liam Howard. It was a good lead as well at this point. They'd gone well through the morning stages. That lead over Jonathan Bray and Darren Stiles, who were a minute further back on the overall results and were looking for a change of pace in the afternoon. So we reached the end of the first morning of competition in this year's Protyre Circuit Rally Championship here at Oulton Park. Here's how the leaderboard was shaping up. On to the afternoon stages then, and a look at how the class and overall results were decided. It was second place in Class 9 for Gaz Garlas and Christopher Ball, moving up into that position through the afternoon. There'd been no change in the class lead though. Matthew Faulkner and Liam Howard continuing to hold that position into the afternoon, eventually taking the class win in 38th overall. We wouldn't see any change in Class 8 by the end of the event, but it was close by the finish, that was for sure. Ben and Andrew Wilkinson in the 106 Maxi keeping hold of second place in the class and moving into 16th place overall as well. But finishing just ahead on the overall and class timesheets will be Louis Baines and Chris Coombs taking that class win by just 3 seconds by the end of a full day's rallying here at Oulton Park. It had been a great day for Alistair Hutchinson and John Dykes. They end the day 13th overall. They didn't manage to jump into that class lead, but they will be happy with second to open that championship scoring account for 2025-26. For taking that Class 5 lead will be Philip House and Nick Beaumont. On home soil, a great end to the day, finishing just outside the top of the results as well in 11th. A bit of a change in Class 3. We unfortunately lose Will Owen and Chloe Thomas. They have problems and drop right down the order, eventually making it back as far as 50th. But that meant some changes in the class, and it will be second in Class 3 for Dave Willett and John Davies this weekend in the Escort, finishing joint 13th overall as well. And taking the Class 3 victory will be Bradley Carroll and Gareth Short. They finish with 12th overall as well. There's a bit of a change in Class 2, meaning it will be second in the class for Adrian Spencer and Mark Hewitt, out this weekend in a gloriously newly built Impreza WRC replica. It certainly looked the part out there on the stages. We're on to our first top 10 of the season then, and it was a 10th place finish for Chris Woodhouse, Lucy Wilding alongside, swapping the maps of road rallying for the maps of single venues here in the Protyre Circuit Rally Championship, finishing 9th in class in what was an almost exclusively Class 1 top 10 leaderboard. 9th overall, just ahead of them will be Mark Holmes and Craig Simkis. They do get a 10-second penalty, but it didn't affect their overall times. In fact, the only different class finisher in the top 10 will be Alfie Threlfall and Patrick Cross, ending the event with first in Class 2, 8th place overall, bringing Dad's car home in one piece, which is more than can be said for last time Dad drove it anyway. Not that we'd like to start any family rivalries here at Special Stage. There was some frustration late on for Mike and Lewis English. We lose them from the results. Lewis not feeling well out on one of the stages, and the pair were forced to retire. For Kyrin Hankin and James Swallow, it was 7th place this weekend. A little way back from the crew, up ahead though by the finish. And that crew was John and Alex Stone. They had picked up a 10-second penalty like many others had, but it hadn't affected their overall times. They take 6th place overall this weekend. Just ahead of the singing Lancastrians were Jack Derbyshire and Ben Butterworth. They were 12 seconds up from Stone, so it would have been a close finish had Stone not had that penalty. John Griffiths and Emma Morrison just miss out on a podium spot here at the opening round, taking 4th place at the end of the day. Only 19 seconds in the top 4 times, so it had been a close opening round, and that bodes well for a great championship ahead, doesn't it? So we're on to those podium positions and opening their account with a 3rd place finish for Steve Simpson and Chris Williams. Not able to keep hold of that lead that they'd held before lunch on the morning stages, but this was a strong start to the season, and it was good to see the pair on the podium. Would they be contesting further rounds of the championship? That was still to be seen. For Michael Igoe and Will Atkins, it was second. Our reigning champions never want to come away with anything less than a win, but they do welcome some good competition, and genuinely so, and they certainly got that this weekend. And taking victory after getting themselves back up to the top where they started the event with Joe Cunningham and Josh Beer. A cracking start to the season for the Yorkshire pair, but with their names not appearing on the entry for the next round, it may mean that they don't stay in that championship lead for long. Can we incite a championship battle here, perhaps? Round one complete then, here at the Salford Van Hire Neil Howard Memorial Stages at Oulton Park. And here is how those battles ended up on the leaderboard.